End of Act 6. Lost Daughters. With Wrath still missing and Zermac still gone, Rangul and his forces are being brought to the current main base of the Goblins, still unsure how to proceed with his invasion from here on. Having lost so many warriors, Rangul considers calling for additional reinforcements from the Orc Islands. The demons have proven to be more powerful than he thought possible. He does not know yet what has occurred on the Orc Islands or anywhere else on the continent. Ah, welcome. Welcome to our humble mining base, my good orcs. I am Petchin, the mechanic, one of the leaders of the Goblin Federation. I am glad that my boys were able to get you out of the danger zone alive before you got yourselves killed. Destroyer, you're alive. How did you get here? Pah, you sound surprised. I told you that I wouldn't die, and we would meet again. The goblins brought me here. It seems like someone paid them to get me. Wait. Ah, yes. That was my special contract, Mr. Destroyer. I am sure our customer will meet with you soon. They made it very clear they wanted to reveal themselves to you, and we should wait to keep the absolute discretion about their identity. Do you have any news from any other survivors? Some around here in the base, others have been moved into the tunnels to be treated properly with food, water, and medicine. You are fewer than we expected, if I am honest. Some of our forces are still out there, but they are being gathered. We did not all travel here. Ah, you must be referring to that Rider clan, led by the very angry Wolf Rider. We had seen them meeting with some other clan and moving into the heart of Carol, attacking the humans. I wouldn't count on seeing them again. From what my Zeppelins have seen, he is running right towards the human castle. What? Has Wrath lost his mind? Damn him, I did not strengthen him and his clan so he could ride to death. No use being mad now about it, Rangul. Let's focus on our own affairs for now. I think we can make some profitable deals here. Wrath being gone just means we have to split the profit with fewer people. If Wrath survives this, he will have to answer for his forsaking his fellow clans, especially at a time like this. Forget about him. For now, you have to look on the bright side. My people will help you in your conquest, and you will get your gold back if you agree to the proposal. Sounds good, does it not? Help us? Really? What is the catch? What is the proposal? Why don't you let me negotiate a deal in your stead, Rangul? I'm sure we can work out a profitable deal. I'm afraid my business partner will only talk to Rangul. Greetings, Father, and Vanessa. It has been a while, has it not? Amari. Hello, Destroyer. Surprised to see me. Do I know you, little girl? It is I, Okri. You killed my family, took my father's place as chieftain, and left me to die. I have survived for this reason. That means you are... Ah, the half-blood. Impressive. So you asked the goblins to pick me up and bring me here. You want to kill me and take my place then? You truly are smarter than you look, Destroyer, but you are wrong. You can keep your place. Yes, I paid the goblins to bring you here, and I will be the one who kills you. Not today, but one day. Unless you force my hand, which would be most unfortunate. I have been looking forward to this day. Well then, you are free to challenge me whenever you want. I will be ready. I will. He seems to have expected this, Okri. It's good to see you again, Amari. Likewise, Vanessa. You are being so silent, Sass. What's the matter? Are you scared? Maybe because your treacherous hide was responsible for being exiled from the clan? I only did what I had to. Oh, just shut it, Sassargarn. You didn't turn on me because of some tradition. You turned on me because you were afraid of me. Because you thought I wanted to inherit Father's place. Instead, you are just as a spineless coward, and I don't see Grofsag with you to protect you. Enough, both of you. We have no time for this. Amari, your goblin friend told us that you had a proposal for us, then tell us. This better be convincing. Right now I feel like we have walked into some sort of trap. Despite our exile, my clan and I have been watching your invasion with great interest. After all, if you were successful, it would mean a new age for the orcs. However, you failed horribly. Your invasion is lost. Even if you managed to gather all the survivors, you wouldn't stand a chance against the Imperials or the demons. The Empire sent new elite forces over from the other side of the sea. You will lose to them. Then we will send word back home for more warriors to join us. I'm afraid that is not possible. One Eye, what are you doing here? You should be defending our home. I'm sorry, Rangul. I have failed you. Bum bum bum. Out of nowhere, a massive fleet of humans had surrounded us, led by soldiers in crimson armor. They attacked our shores before we could even attempt to organize a defense. We tried to fight back, but we stood no chance. I did what I could to gather as many survivors as possible, but they were slaughtering everyone mercilessly. What about the other islands? They all suffered the same fate. The orcs' islands are no more. Everything has been burned to the ground. This can't be. Our homes. Urgh. You seem how the odds stand. Father, you have no choice now. Do you want to be remembered for your folly that led our race to its doom? That is hardly the choice, Amari. Get to the point. You need allies. As you can see, I have already allied with the Dark Troll tribes and the entirety of the Goblin Federation. I have gathered an army while yours has fallen apart. I can offer you much if you accept the terms. You wish to return from exile. That's just the first step, old man. It is time for our people to change. We want all women of the orcs to be allowed to fight. We want to change the traditions of our people. It is time for a new age of Arkain. A new age? This could cause tensions within our ranks, but I am not opposed to the idea. You cannot be serious. Amari is an outlaw. She... Be silent, boy. We have little choice in the matter. Rangul, we are stranded deep behind enemy lines, and we have lost our homes. Both the demons and the humans have received reinforcements. If we fail to do the same, we doom our entire species. That's a small price to pay, Rangul. It's a good deal. I can already see several ways for us to benefit from this. Who cares about those old traditions anyway? Profit has more value than tradition. You can measure its worth in gold. I know you not value my opinion much, but I would urge you to agree to our terms, chieftain. And, with your exiles, the goblins, and the dark trolls, what do? We have lost our homes. We were unable to break into the kingdoms. Even if we were to take back our home, a couple of islands that have been destroyed will not help our people survive. The goblins and dark trolls are not the only ones we have made a contact with. We are also negotiating an alliance with the centaurs of Salaria. The centaurs? Bum bum bum. As you may know, they have been under attack by the humans ever since the end of the First Void War. We could gain quite a lot by aiding them in their war. Not only would they provide us with cavalry support, the Kingdom of Salaria would be a much better target for us than any other kingdom. Ah, sweet Salaria, the jewel of the south. With the help of the goblins, we could finally reach it. In the past, we never were able to raid it. The other kingdoms and the realm of the doors were always in the way. Salaria holds many riches, Father. This is not a simple raid we are talking about. This is an opportunity to take the Kingdom of Salaria for our own. A new home for the orcs and their allies. This is our only option, Father. The humans are after you. The very regiments who fought you in Lore have been assembled and sent to hunt you down. A mercenary army has been sent to support them. Not to mention there is also the red soldiers that burned down our islands. It is time to put an end to your genocide against the humans. You have to focus on building a new home for your people instead. It is your duty. The centaurs are not the only allies we will find in Salria. I intend to contact the gnolls of the Gnoll Island. They are masters of construction, and their skills will be useful for both conquering Salria and building our own kingdom afterwards. They learned a lot from the humans during their time as their slaves. Pause. Very well then, Amari, I shall accept your terms. We will unite our forces and travel to Saria to form an alliance with the centaurs and gnolls. A wise choice. I still can't believe that Amari is back. I don't know what to think about this. You think she will turn on us? Not on her father, but on me and her brother. Maybe Sastragarn's actions forced me to exile her from the clan. I am sure that she hasn't forgotten that. Is this why you wanted to meet Gorthlock? So that you could discuss your doubts about this situation we find ourselves in? I didn't think you'd disagree. I don't disagree about us needing allies. I am, however, unsure about the choice of allies. Dark trolls are pacifists, goblins are merchants, and centaurs don't really have anything common with us orcs either. If we are successful to take Salria, we will be outnumbered by a number of races that have a very different way to approach things compared to the orcs. This is just a theory that comes to mind, but what if this is part of Amari's plan? What are you jabbering about? Given her, well, undeserved exile, what if she has developed an actual dislike or even hatred for our culture? Not only not our people, else she would not have sided with her father, but what if she plans to change the very thing that makes an orc an orc? This sounds crazy, but perhaps she wants our race to hold as little power as possible in this new kingdom that she wants to create, to enforce a cultural change that goes beyond what she has already demanded in exchange for her aid. You're right, it does sound crazy. It also sounds like human politics, not very orcish. That's the point, Destroyer. Rangul trusts her, and we do need allies. Very well, I have a plan. They want to ally more races, then we shall do so, but we will pick allies that are more similar to our kind and more warlike. What do you have in mind? Or who do you have in mind? I'm already allied to a large Murloc tribe on our way here. My riders have seen several large settlements. I will approach them and offer a formal alliance between our races rather than just a single tribe of theirs. Murlocs? If you want real warriors, then you should recruit the ogres of Salria. They are worthy opponents. They could be worthy allies. The ogres? Yes, I agree. Then there is also the pigmen. They're natives to Salria, just like the centaurs, but much more warlike. Murlocs, ogres, pigmen. This is a foundation we can form and build on. A counterweight to the races Amari has recruited. We are still serving the interest of everyone. Yes, I like this approach. Perhaps I am wrong about Amari. Perhaps she has no ulterior motive, but the situation would still occur, planned or not, and more allies can't hurt anyway. Then it is decided. Efrog, you will suggest an alliance with the ogres to Rangul. We can't do all of this behind his back. I will approach the Murlocs regarding the pigmen. I'll send scouts to find any major settlements of theirs. I'll leave this stuff to you. I'm a warrior, not a diplomat. Very well, just remember, Amari doesn't need to know our plan. At least not yet. Bum bum bum. Pirate Queen Zora, let's skip the pleasantries. I got no time for that, and the boys don't trust your kind. What could you possibly have to offer? Gold? How much? Enough gold to buy you a barony and a chance to meet with your father, the man who has evaded you for your entire life, Admiral Merlon Seabright. Whew, what a long amount of reading. Act 7, Chapter 1, Hunter and Prey. In the mountains between Solaria and the northern kingdoms of Carol and Lore, the demons have the Soul Eater Legion attempt to fight their way through the defenses to reach Solaria, intending to open a new front to further weaken the human defense destructive efforts. To their dismay, they have not been very successful due to the arrival of the powerful Golden Guard. These Imperials support the Stone Lord Dwarves in defending the mountains. However, the demons have now obtained reinforcements. Therefore, Crom and the Skeleton Legion of the Scarric Nexus, supported by the agents of the Brohir Nexus led by Lady Maya, have set up camp right in these mountains, intending to put an end to the demonic attacks. Oh, yes, lads, we're quite the help in taking down that attack. Still, they're persistent. They'll be back soon. Let them come. Again and again, the Golden Guard will not be brought down by some demonic scum. Huh, I like you, Imperial. You have the right spirit. Care to remind me why the Royals aren't here to defend their own damn borders and rely on your Golden Guard and us instead? That incompetent fool King Solarian claims that the conflict against the Centaurs is keeping his forces occupied. To think that the Knights of Solaria think themselves to be powerful knights in the kingdom is just ridiculous. The Morans can't even deal with a bunch of horsemen. Let them fight it out. Whoever wins that war, if you can even call that laughable excuse of a conflict that is not going to be of any use or harm. And the others are too busy fighting against the demons, who were recently also among themselves again. Pah! And the royals wonder why we dwarves prefer you Imperials over them. Captain, word? Saint Lorraine, what are you doing here? You should. I go where I am needed, my dear Captain, and I feel that I am needed here. I can feel that a great danger is on its way here. That be the next wave of demons, then? You heard, lads. Kick some more demonic arse. Ha ha ha. Back to your positions. Let's make the High King proud. Saint Lorraine, men and I are both honored and humbled by your presence, but I must ask you to return to the safety of your chambers. The High Lord would not want any harm to. I am aware of your feelings, Captain. You fear the wrath of the High Lord if any harm befell me. Do not despair. I will not be harmed, but you need to hear my warning. Another evil is afoot. We must be prepared. Of course, Saint Lorraine. I will tell the men to remain vigilant, but please heed me. You must be brought back to safety. It would only hurt the morale of my men. One of the most revered maidens of the High Lord was hurt. We will continue this conversation once the demons are dealt with. Captain. Guards, please escort the maiden to her chamber. Oh, what a fool. What is it with ye Golden Guard and these angelics, ye call them, right? What are those lasses anyway? Are they human? These angelics are the high priestesses of the Lord Inquisitor himself. They are his chosen, blessed by the power of the God of Light through the Holy Grail of the High Lord. Being chosen to drink from this chalice and joining their ranks is the greatest honor. Saint Lorraine is one of the most skilled of her kind, a chosen even among the chosen, you could say. Her blood, body, and spirit are purity incarnate. No harm must befall her, or else we face the wrath of our God or our High Lord, which, to be perfectly honest with you, is what I fear more. Ha! And let's make sure she is protected, eh? Let's go and kick some demonic arse. Gosh, so much speaking. Lord Isilian, I think. You are not supposed to think, you stupid, worthless creature. You clearly were unable to force your way through the defenses on your own and made it necessary for me to take command personally. Lord Hernacian has had enough of your excuses and failures. We will break through the mortals' defenses and attack Solaria. Lord Hernacian? I was under the impression that our orders came from Lord Cursadar himself, not from the arrogant relic Hernacian who still believes that he has any influence in the Soul Eater Legion. What a joke. No wonder this entire mission has been nothing but a failure. This is all just a plot of that old fool, desperate attempt to prove his worth to the rest of the Legion. I won't die for. Anyone else? I thought so. It appears that Aberra's little minions have found their way into the armies of Lord Hernacian. Very well then, so be it. If the little wants it this way, I want every demon who swears allegiance to Aberra to be sent with the first wave. If they actually somehow survive, I want them killed. Did I make myself clear? Yes, Lord Isolin. Good. I will give you one last chance to prove your worth. We will first get rid of Iberra's pets and then destroy the mortals. Fail me, and you know that there will be consequences beyond your simple understanding. Punishments. Lord Isolin, our scouts report that an army of undead has managed to set up camp not far from here while we were preparing our attack. Undead? Here? They are here to stop us, no doubt. Press the attack and some of our forces to keep them occupied. I will allow neither that wretch Ibarra nor some walking rotten corpses to disturb Hernacian plans. Oh my gosh. The demons have noticed our arrival, Lord Kron. It is only a matter of time until they try to attack us. However, their ground forces would have to break through the lines of the humans. The humans and dwarves, on the other hand, have no idea that we are even here. They are too occupied with the demons. In the east, behind the human garrison, the demons are trying to break through the trees to attack the humans from behind. We could use this path ourselves, however, there's also a defensive force waiting there. Demons hiding behind trees just to be slaughtered, the irony is not lost on me. It will be easier than marching through the human outpost first, but we will require a strong force to break the demonic defenses. Alternatively, we could rely entirely on our flying forces to avoid the living and attack the demons from wherever we please. Darlings, you are missing something rather obvious, aren't you? Is that so? Enlighten us then, Maya. We could simply use the humans and dwarves to deal with the demons for us. They are currently hiding behind their walls and defenses. Let's give them a reason to come out. Oh, is that so? Interesting. And how do you intend to bait them into doing that? All they need is an incentive luring them out, and I know a thing or two about enticements. According to my spies, a powerful angelic, as to the soldiers of the Golden Guard, call their priestesses, who have been chosen by their High Lord and have turned into ugly monstrosities as a reward for their services in this area. They seem to literally worship this thing. As disgusting as this saint of theirs might be, she could be useful to us. If something happened to her, it would be a true tragedy for her followers. It would be truly heartbreaking. You enjoy this too much. Well, darling, unlike you, I still have a body and know how to enjoy myself. There's nothing wrong combining work with pleasure. We're not here for our personal pleasure, so you want to kill her? Kill her? Oh no. As much as it would delight me to free this world of such a disgusting creature, I believe there's a more civilized way to approach this. I have taught some of my maidens a new form of possession, using the power of the knowledge of reanimated succubi before the Karazar Nexus so rudely took them for themselves, claiming we had stolen them. Some of my chosen maidens should be able to take control of the angelic. Then we will make them think that the demon somehow corrupted her. Seeing their beloved ugly little winged creature polluted by demon magic will send them into mindless rage. It will also allow us to get in. The Scarab Nexus was sent here to destroy the demons and all living things that stand in our way. The sin of the flesh must be purged, not put to use. We are at Lord Crom's command, and I will follow every order given by the disciple of the Master, but we will not endorse working alongside a living flesh creature that dares being worshipped as a divine creature. It is heresy. The Master has expressed interest in these angelics and wanted us to bring some of them to them. And going against their will, is that something that you want to do, big guy? This Scarab Nexus doesn't trust a word coming from your lying lip, Rohir. Your lust for flesh is well known among us, and we find you even more disgusting than others of your kind. Did you just call me disgusting, darling? If I was you, I'd take that back now. Enough, both of you. The Watcher wills it that you work together, so you shall. Lord Crom, what are your orders? What exactly do we know about these angelics apart from them being chosen? Not much. The soldiers of the Golden Guard claim that they drank holy water and drops of blood from the High Lord from some golden cup that gave them their powers. Nonsense, of course. They are probably just a race of demi-humans in the Empire who have a natural connection with light magic. Whatever the case, we will capture this angelic and bring it to the Master, as well as destroy the forces of the demons. If capturing it makes the humans and dwarves attack the demons, all the better. My chosen can move unseen among their ranks. There will be no need to fight them unless, of course, this Scarab Nexus decides to go on a rampage again. Then you know what to do. While your agent deals with this with the angelic, we will prepare our battle. I want to collect some demon skulls. Oh my gosh. What a lot of okay. So, okay. Okay, so we don't want to attack the Golden Guard. But I understand. Actually, cancel.
Upgrade complete.
My might cannot be matched.
Research complete.
Okay.
I have heard
Just
the
hold
summons.
here.
Don't be shy.
I'm assuming. Okay, you
How you doing?
be a part of this group. Upgrade.
We demand additional lumber.
Let me face the peril.
Honestly, we're gonna create just frostworms galore. What we're gonna do.
I bow to your will.
The fact that
My
we have
fate
2
is
gold mines.
sealed. Thy will be done. My fate is sealed. I wish only to serve. Where shall my blood be spilled? Thy bidding, Master. Thy will be done. My fate is sealed. Yes, Master. Thy will be done. Upgrade complete. Research complete. Summoning is complete.
I
Summoning
won't
is
buy it.
complete. Summoning is complete. Summoning is complete.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm probably gonna do Ultra Riders with frostworms. Yeah, that's what I'm
Summoning is complete. Summoning is complete. Summoning is complete. Summoning is complete.
Okay.
Upgrade complete. Where shall my blood be spilled? I gladly obey.
We demand additional lumber.
Thy will be done.
Research complete. Upgrade complete.
Read that.
Upgrade complete.
Sculpture. Okay, that should be it. I will definitely upgrade that. That's one question. Magic damn. The shit. Okay.
Research complete.
Annihilator.
Research complete.